What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 summer fragrances, 5 of the best summer fragrances I'm looking forward to wearing. Even though it's still 20 degrees here in Buffalo, we haven't even started spring here in Buffalo. Here are some summer fragrances that I'm seeing in my collection that I'm ready to wear. I just want to wear them more often, or if not, I just got them recently and I'm looking to wear them in the summer to see how they perform. First, let's go ahead and get started with Gentle Fluidity Silver by Mason Francis Kurkdjian. This, I feel like, with a white t-shirt and jeans, you're killing with this fragrance. This fragrance reminds me of puts me in the mood to wear this like in the morning time. Running errands in the morning with this scent, white t-shirt, jeans. You know what I'm saying? I actually dress pretty decently when I'm not recording these videos, I swear. But yeah, Mason Francis Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Silver is definitely what I'm looking forward to wearing in the summer. Next is another fragrance that I got recently, and I've been thinking about how this would wear in the summer. This is it used to be hyped. It's not, I don't really think it's hyped too much anymore. We'll see what happens later on. It's going to be Roja's Elisium. So I used to have a cologne, Imperium by Paris Corner, I think it was. And very good cologne. So if you have the cologne, and you don't really care too much about the DNA, I would say keep the cologne. If you are looking for the higher quality of the cologne, since you really do love the DNA, I'd probably go with Elisium. When I had the cologne of Elisium, I didn't actually care for it much. I only had it because my fiance really loved it. And I was like, in the mindset of I'll get the actual thing eventually, and we'll see if I enjoy it more, which I do enjoy it more. Which is counterintuitive to what I just said. But I started liking the fragrance, or the cologne fragrance, a little bit more towards the time I sold it. So Elisium is one I am definitely looking forward to wearing this summer. Definitely interested to see how this performs in the heat. Very nice, clean scent. Next is going to be the lemonade fragrance that I hate when people say or call it the lemonade fragrance. It's going to be Dior Homme Cologne. This is my favorite Dior Homme. But every time they call it the lemonade fragrance, like, it's not even, sure, maybe there's lemon on the top, but it's not even like a lemonade type of scent. It's not even sugar or anything like that. It's just a really clean, fresh scent. Like, you know what, now that I can kind of smell the lemonade, but I can see what part people are saying, and like, I think it's just exaggerated to how much they say it to, but it's mostly a clean, musky scent. Like, yes, there's some lemon on the top. I believe it's lemon. If it's not some other citrus, maybe some lemon on the top. For sure, I get more of the musky, clean scent. Musky, white linen. Dab lemon. But yeah, this one I love. The dent doesn't lie on this one. I'm looking forward to wearing this one again in the summer. But I'm kind of weird. As soon as it gets summertime and I start wearing these, then I'm kind of like, damn, I wish I was in the cold again to wear my other scents. But anyways, we'll enjoy it as it comes, right? Next is a fragrance that I have not worn in quite a bit. I think last time I wore it, it was probably towards the hotter weather. This is a Compliment Machine. It's going to be Aventus Cologne. Really good version of Aventus. I haven't really worn it recently, I don't think, but this is an amazing take on the Aventus DNA. The Mandarin Orange, I think that Mandarin Orange is one of my favorite top notes. Most of the notes, or most of the fragrances that have that top note, I really do enjoy. It's like a sweeter orange than your typical orange. I have gotten compliments on this fragrance. This might be my fiance's favorite Aventus version, just because she's always complimenting this one when I wore it. And lastly, this is a fragrance that I have gotten in the cooler weather. I used to have samples of it. I wore it maybe one time in the heat before I started getting cold. It's going to be L'Immensité. So this is an aquatic ginger fragrance. Really good. This is one of the Louis Vuittons that I wasn't sure if I was going to pick up when I first when I had the samples of it. Then that sample, I kept on wearing it, and I was like, all right, maybe I should probably buy a bottle eventually. I did really enjoy the clone of it, but I really do enjoy La Mentité on its own. I think it's really great. Some people compare it to Tigar. I would say it's not really. I think it's more aquatic leaning than Tigar is. I used to have a decan of or a sample of Tigar. Now I have Burlington 1819 that is compared to Tigar. But Burlington 1819 is a different kind of sweetness than Tigar. Probably the closest thing to Tigar, in my opinion, is Ingenious. What's it called? Ingenious? Goldfield and Banks Ingenious Ginger, I think it's called. I used to have that fragrance. Choked myself out a few times, or way too many times with that fragrance, so I sold it. I just feel like I just don't really like sweet scents, and that kind of scent was too sweet for my liking. I do prefer something like La Mentité or something like Burlington 1819. That the sweetness isn't really too much. It's still there though, and then this fragrance doesn't really have too much sweetness. It's more of, like I said, aquatic leaning. But yeah, those are 5 fragrances I'm looking to wear in the summer. These are the 5 of the best summer fragrances that people will be talking about. Who knows? We'll see what happens, and we'll see what comes out or what I buy by that time. But that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know if it's already too hot in your area. If I'm not mistaken, my family in Florida, they're probably already in 80-degree weather, while I'm up here in 20-degree weather. But I don't mind. I really enjoy this kind of weather compared to the heat. When I used to live in Florida, I could not stand the heat. Even though I was born in Puerto Rico, lived in Florida my entire life, played baseball year round, so that was pretty much like I was outside all the time. And if I wasn't playing baseball, I was playing basketball outside. So it was pretty much like year round outside. And then as I got a little older, I could not stand the heat, getting in your car, getting burned by your seatbelt. I had a leather interior Mustang at the time, so you're getting on there and your whole body's hot because of the seats. And I hate sweating. And at the time, I was way more big-backed. So, moving to the colder weather, I was definitely happy when things started getting cooler. But we'll see. Will I ever come back to Florida? Probably not. I probably will never live there again. I will visit my family all the time, but I'm not going to go back to live there. Watch next year, I'm going to end up living there. But anyways, that's the end of this rant to end the video. Like I said, please let me know which fragrances you're looking forward to wearing this summer. And like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.